how is everybody doing? Welcome to another Thursday core and calisthenics class. I am Rodrigo. I'm going to take you through some good movements today, good for your body, good for your soul, and good for your joints especially. All right, so today we're going to be introducing some plyometrics in both of our circuits that we have planned. So if you are not able to take the impact, that's okay. There is an option where you can avoid the impact of jumping and landing on the exercises. So make sure, don't get frustrated if you can't do something. Get fascinated and figure out a way to produce similar results. All right, that said, we're going to start with some spinal work here. You come down to the hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we're going to start with just a nice and easy rounding and arching of the spine. And the hips and head move with this. Just go slow. You can go with your breathing if you want. Exhaling as you round, squeezing the air up. Inhaling as you arch. Moving around. The spine needs to move. Spending the rest of your day seated, probably not moving a lot. The less we move, the more stiff we get. So now we're going to take this a step further. We're going to split upper and lower halves. Okay, upper and lower halves here of the spine. So what we're going to do is we're going to lock one half and remove the other one. What we'll start with is a full rounded position here. And we're going to lock the lower half in place. And we're going to move the upper half. So I'm going to bring my head up. And we'll start one vertebra at a time, coming down the head, arching that upper section as far as I can. And then I'm going to round again. So go slow. Figure out how to move your body in segments. Again, the lower half does not move here. It helps to keep the pelvis tucked under. We're learning how to organize and move our spine. All right, now we're going to get into an arched position. This time we lock the upper half in place. I'm going to move the lower half. So now my pelvis starts tucking and I start rolling one vertebrae at a time as far as I can to that midpoint. And then we come back. And then slowly, without moving the head, shoulders, shoulder blades, slowly moving. You're going to be very mindful of this. This is learning a new skill. The slower we go, the more we dissect the intention and the feeling of how to move, the better. We do one more repetition here. Okay. All right, so today we're also going to be spending some time on the hands. And we're gonna make sure we're prepared for that. So here, we're gonna, from a kneeling position, hips on heels, we're gonna bring one forearm on the ground in front of us, and we're gonna use our forearm bone to press right over the top of that. About perpendicular is good. From here, we do a little sawing motion up and down, and then we're searching the whole length of that forearm. Now, if you want more pressure, we just lean forward, putting our weight on top of that arm. Okay? Now, this is something just self-massage of the forearm. If you find a spot that's tender, tight, painful, work on that spot. Maybe start going side to side over it a little bit more. And we flip the bottom hand over to get the other side of that same forearm. And usually around that elbow side is a little bit tighter than the rest. So really look and search around there. If you have a lot of stiffness problem, make sure you check out our foam rolling guide. Learning how to foam roll, how to self-massage, pretty much the whole body. Oh, it's gonna be on my playlist videos. And now we switch arms. Because foam rolling, self-massage is probably something you should be doing almost every day. Just search for those tender, tight spots. And then flip the hand over. Your body really shouldn't hurt a bunch with some pressure like this. So when you do find those spots that are really tender, that's very unhealthy muscle tissue. So you gotta make sure you're taking care of your body. All right, so now that we just self-massage the forearms, we're gonna do a little movement through the wrists. We can be seated here, getting a little extra mobility through the lower body, or if that's too intense for you, just come up, kneeling position. We bring the arms straight in front of you, elbows stay locked, tight fist. So when you make a fist, curl those fingers so the fingernails are not visible. And then we're gonna make the thumb go around those fingers, especially the index and middle finger. And we're gonna pull the fist as far down and back as we can. Don't let that thumb go. That thumb should be squeezing still. And from here, open the hands, spread the fingers. Now bring the hands up and back and squeeze here as much as you can. Then we're gonna make fists again, tight fist up here, and pull it down. You're gonna repeat through those. So squeeze hard, open, pull up and back, squeeze here, fist, squeeze down. All those forearm muscles should be contracting, open, pull up and back, really pull, fist, down, open, up, every bit of effort to squeeze. Close the fist, down, we do one more. Squeeze as far as you can, every millimeter counts. Open, up, squeeze, and rest. Good. Just shake that off a little bit. All right, next up, let's get into some shoulder circles, getting the shoulders ready here. We're gonna do some axial rotations. So again, I'm gonna stay here, but if you need to come up on the knees, tall kneeling, that's fine. The arms are straight out, in line with the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and keep them squeezed. We're going to do little circles here. Notice that my palms are facing down, my thumbs are pointing forward, and the circle goes up, forward, down, back. It's just little circles here. Tiny circles, maybe like tennis ball size circles that you're drawing with the fingertips. Again, the shoulder blades are still squeezed. Don't let the arms drop like this. Don't let the arms drift forward like this. Keep them all the way to the sides. Shoulder blades squeezed back. Now from here, we flip the hand over, palm up, and really rotate. So don't stop here where it's like 45 degrees. Rotate, pinky to the ceiling all the way. Shoulder blades are squeezed back. And we're going to reverse the circles as well. Elbows stay locked in place. Do not let the elbows bend. Pinkies to the ceiling. We're going up, back, down, forward with the circles. Little circles, not too big. Especially on this one, the arms are going to tend to want to come forward. Keep them back. Keep the shoulder blades squeezed. Little circles. Keep it going. Warming up those shoulders. Keep rotating. Don't stop the rotation. Really squeeze. Just rotating like that. Starts getting tiring. And that's it. Shake it off. I'm going to get into the hips here a little bit. Now, what we'll do is a little combination move of core, hips, shoulders. We're going to be on one knee. Okay. The other leg is up. So we can go, if you're gonna mirror me, right knee down, left leg up. Okay, right knee down, left leg up. You take that left leg and we're gonna open up to the side. So it's like 90-degree angles with my shins. Okay? Now here, I'm gonna take right hand in line with that bottom leg forward. So I'm creating like a 90-degree angle if I were to connect the dots from knee, foot, and hand. Now that hand and foot stay in place, that bottom leg is going to come off the floor. We slowly pretend like we're going to sit, or we're going to hover the hips, and then come back, knee to the same exact place, 90 degrees. Come forward, and come back. The slower the better. Now if you don't have the strength to hold yourself up, you can just sit. Sit. When you're ready, push away from the floor. Boom. Drag that leg back. So we're moving, posting through that left leg, creating some stability, working some stability, and also we're getting core strength. So we're gonna hold the torso up. All these obliques here are gonna fire as we slowly move. One more. That's it. We're gonna switch sides. Knee goes down, leg goes straight out to the side. Hands in line with that knee down. We connect the dots, we get a 90-degree angle here. Now pushing away from the floor, posting on the foot and the hand. Slowly come through and back. Come through and back. Remember, if you get a sit down here, that's okay. The slower, the smoother, the better. We always want to seek elegance, moving our body. If we cannot move our body weight around within our free will, then what's the whole purpose of exercising? You're never going to be moving all their weight around the whole time. You got to move your own body around. That's how you get around obstacles in the real world. If you start tripping, you got to learn how to catch yourself, roll, all that stuff. Okay, so now that we're warming up a little bit more, we can get into a little bit more isometric work for the core, for the abs, especially a little bit on the obliques. So we're gonna get into one of my favorites, the hard hold. With the hard hold, we're gonna go for our 1 minute straight of work. And when I say switch, we switch sides right away, so there's no resting. I'm gonna be saying switch about every 5 seconds, and we just keep switching. Okay, so the hard hold, we're starting lying down, face up. Arms overhead, legs straight. We bring one knee up, opposite elbow connects with it. I have to bring that shoulder off the ground too. I'm like doing a tiny little crunch here. The straight leg off the ground, straight arm off the ground. So this is our hard hold. Okay, when I say switch, boom, you can go straight to the other side. Keep the chin tucked if you need to. The next step, especially if the next step's getting tired. If you're here, your neck's really tired, you can use that straight arm to support your head. But notice now this hand is free. Okay? A lot of people do this, and then they're like, I can't touch. Just let go of your hands. Oh, now you can touch. All right. So 1 minute of work, every 5 seconds we're switching. Get ready. Get set, and begin. Hold and really squeeze, knee to elbow. Switch. 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 So that's 15 seconds. Do your best here. Switch. Start getting really hard. Rest a little bit. Switch. And then you join us again. Switch. We're halfway through. Switch. 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 15 seconds left. Switch. Go one more. Switch. And rest. Woo! I love that one. So if you, hopefully you were feeling the abs working a lot. Again, if you were feeling the neck a lot, and that's okay. That just means your neck muscles are really either over tightened, they're like working extra hard because your abs don't know how to work really hard, or they're just weak muscles. And in that case, it's great to strengthen the neck muscles too. Okay, so we're gonna come up to the hands and knees. We're gonna do a little rocking here with the knees off the ground. So the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, toes planted, knees off the floor. We're gonna rock back, hips on heels, keeping the knees low. As we rock forward, push the chest away from the floor, lean as far as you can, and come back. Exhale, rock forward. So we're starting to get into that hand, wrist, loading. Notice that my feet have not moved. I'm not really worried about getting straight body when I lean forward. I'm going to do 5 more of these. Exhale, lean. Push the chest away from the floor so that we're slightly rounding. We are trying to round through the upper back. 2 more. And that's it. All right, we're coming up to standing. And remember I said we're going to do some plyometric work today, so we're going to get ready for that. We're going to get the feet, ankles, legs ready for that right now. In place, all I just want you to do is start with just like a little bounce without leaving the ground. Again, if you have any issues where you can't jump and hit the floor, and this is what we do right here. We're still getting this quick reaction off the ground. And now, if you can jump, just a little jump. It's almost like you're doing a little jump rope. And then we can speed that up. So as soon as we touch the floor, we're right back up. And then speed up, speed up, speed up. Trying to hit the ground this time. So we're not passing, we're actually hitting the floor. And rest. All right. Our first circuit in our half-hour power is going to be 3 exercises, 30 seconds of work each, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to do a front sit-through. Then we're going to get into some lateral drills for the legs, and then we're going to be doing a little upper body pressing. So for the front sit-through, this one, you want to make sure you can step forward and wide enough. If you're not able to, that's fine. Follow the steps and stop wherever you have to with the steps. So we always start with our quadruped type position. And follow me on this one real quick. Knees off the ground. First, we rock back, just how we were doing our rocking. Exactly like that. As we go forward, though, we're going to step 1 foot out to the side. So it's pretty much in line with my hands, but a little bit further away. From here, we bring the middle hand off the ground. If this is all you can do, that's it. We stop the movement there, go back, we do the other side. But if you got more in you, from here, middle hand off the ground, that back leg off the floor, it comes forward. Okay, comes back, hand goes down, foot goes back. So rock back, rock forward, step. That's our front sit through here. Okay, So that's exercise number one. Exercise number two, we're gonna need a little marker. I'm gonna use my water bottle here. Now we're gonna use that as pretending as we have an agility ladder. So I'm gonna start off to the side. We're gonna do our in and out. So imagine here behind the water bottle, whatever you use, we're going step, step, and then we go to the other side, 1 foot. Okay, behind the water bottle, step, step, 1 leg. So it's an in, out. That's how we would call it with agility ladder, because you step inside the ladder and then you step out. But here it goes: bottle, bottle, out. Step, step, 1 leg. All right, so 2 feet in the middle, 1 foot to either side, making sure we absorb this as best as we can. All right, then the third exercise here, we're gonna go back to that quadruped position. This time, we're gonna do a little kind of bounce, quadruped bounce, we'll call it. The knees and hips and arms are gonna bend a little bit. You have to figure out what you can do on your own here. So from quadruped position, we lean forward a little bit as we bend the arms, and then we come up. So this is all you have. This is all you guys a little mini push-up from this quadruped position. But if you can, especially if your hands and wrists can take it, from here, we're bouncing on the hands and feet, up and down, okay? This elbow is gonna bend. We gotta lean forward a little bit on those if you're gonna be giving those a shot. But just like our lower body plyometrics, we're gonna be able to absorb. So we are going 30 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. Make sure you got some beats on the background, some music, because we want to make sure the body, the mind is ready to go, is ready to push. I'm leaving my water bottle here. Hopefully I don't kick it over. All right, let me do this timer, make sure it's ready. Okay, so the first one is going to be oh man, I already forgot the first one. I got so carried away. All right, the front sit through. Woo. My mind is blank. All right, front sit through, quadruped position. Remember, as fast as you can through every exercise as you can manage. I'm doing it as best as I can. If you can't do it like I do it, don't feel bad about it. I'm trying to push myself so that you can push yourself hard. Because if I don't push myself hard, how am I supposed to expect you to push yourself hard? Get ready. Hands and knees. Get set. And go. We rock back, step. We come forward. Rock back, step wide. That middle hand comes off the floor. And if you can't do this, want so much coordination, just step, middle hand off the ground, come back. Step, middle hand off the ground, come back. Otherwise, as quick as you can, if you have the coordination, notice I'm jumping into this position because I'm comfortable with the movement already. All right, from here, you need your marker, cushion, water bottle, whatever it is, 1 leg out. Step out, absorb, step, step back in, step out, step, step. 1 leg, 2 legs. 1 leg, 2 legs. Now I'm going to start going quicker. Bam, 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 bam. We got 10 seconds. Stay low so you can absorb. If you can't go that far, look, I just decreased the range of motion. Okay, I just decreased the distance that we're working with. Whew. All right, those little quadruped hops. Go. Remember, if you can't jump off the floor, hey, we just go up and down quick. Knees and elbows bend. We go up and down. This one gets hard real quick. You got 10 seconds to go. Woo! Legs burning. Oh man. That was like the highlight. It's gonna be the highlight of the workout today. All right, ready? Forward, front, sit through. Oh, we're there. Come back. Other side. Oh man. The breathing, keep it slow. 10 seconds to go. Smooth. Remember, seeking elegance in our movement. Going as fast as you can manage. Whew. Those are tough. All right, we're going to 3. 2 feet, and then 1 foot. Absorb, absorb. Quick, quick, hold. Quick, quick, hold. Bam. Bam. You can also get a little up motion. Quick, quick, up and out. Quick, quick, up and out. We're exploding both ways. Absorb 5 seconds. Oh, okay. We're finishing up the second round here. Quadruped bounces. And go. Trying to keep your tempo, your rhythm on these. Feet, wire helps. Oh man. You got 10 seconds. These are not easy. Oh man. Those legs are burning. Oh man. That's tough. 5 seconds. We got one last round. Front sit throughs. We go. Rock back, rock forward. We still want to keep that mentality of going back and forth. We step out wide, leg goes through. There's a lot of burn going on. There's a lot of burn building up on those quads and those thighs. Oh boy, we're in our last round of these. 5 seconds. We're going side, 2 steps to the center, 1 step out. Hold, own that single leg position. We're building our stability through the landing positions here. 10 seconds. In, out, step, step. Out, step, step, out. 2 feet, 1 leg. Oh man. 10 seconds. Woo! 5 seconds. This is going to be the last set of those quadruped bounces. And let's get it. So notice how I'm talking while I'm resting. But as soon as the time goes, as soon as I hear the beep, I'm getting the exercise right away. No seconds wasted. It's only 30 seconds of your life. It's not a lot to ask for. If you can't find the time, you're not busy, you're crazy. Oh man, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Stop that time. Oh, yeah, I was not really looking forward to those bounces too much today. That's my focus. My mind was cut up with those before we started the workout. I knew they were going to be tough. Oh man, my heart rate is going, but we're going to take a deep breath and super slow exhales. Drink a little water. We're not going to need that marker anymore, so you can just be out of the way. All right. For this last exercise for the half-hour power, last circuit, only 2 exercises. We have our Frogger, variations of that I'll show them, and then we have our Sprinter sit-up. Again, one of my favorite ab exercises, Sprinter sit-up. So, to demo, make sure while I'm demoing, take some deep breaths, slow the body down. We're gonna get some Froggers, variations of Froggers here. Go legs straight, heels off the ground, okay? So the palms go down, the feet move together. Butt goes up, feet move, now the hands move. Feet move, hands, feet, hands. And that's how we go. Okay, sliding knee bend is fine, whatever. If you want to make it harder, we bend the knees every time. So we come into a bottom squat position. Again, those heels, they don't have to come down. Heels just stay off the floor. It actually makes you move better, keeping the heels off the ground. So now from here, I go forward with the hands like before. I'm going to do this slow. Now, I straighten the legs. So now we're just back to that previous variation. Good. Squat. Hands come off the floor between every repetition. Okay? The more you get your butt up, the better. So don't do this. A lot of people do this. They do a donkey kick. They go here, and they go, and they kick back. There's no kicking. Butt to the ceiling. That's the motion. The feet pretty much stay low. Sprinter sit-ups. Lying down, face up, elbows stay bent the whole time, okay? One of the things people struggle with is they straighten the arms as they move, so they start losing their rhythm. Keep them bent the whole time. We do a full sit-up. I'm gonna do this slow first. Full sit-up. One arm goes forward, so it's like I'm running, right? I'm running here. One arm is forward, other arm is back. Leg of that forward, upset of that forearm goes up. Boom. We go down. Boom. Other side. Notice I'm all the way up. Okay, it's not this. I don't know what that is, but it's not the Sprinter sit-up. We go all the way up. Opposite limbs move together. All right? Those are as fast as you can. Make sure you keep the chin tucked when you come down, because you might hit your head on the floor if you come down too quickly and your chin's not tucked. So just 2 exercises, back to back, 3 rounds. Get that music pumping! I can't play my music too loud. I have some music playing in the background, but it's not very loud, so it's only I can hear it. Okay, this is it. 3 rounds. Woo! Hope you rested long enough. That was a long enough explanation. We get into those Froggers. Remember, legs stay straight, or we do the squat in between. Either way, but not feet. Butt stays up. Get ready. Get set. Begin. Whatever space you got, just use that up, turn around, repeat. Less than 10 seconds to go. We're getting into the shoulders. Hand grip. I'm dripping sweat. Sprinter sit-ups. 3, 2, arms stay bent. Fast up, fast down. Fast up, fast down. Get those first 2 reps from. Squeeze those abs. With that knee, drive, come into the chest. There's a little rotation as well at the top. 5 seconds. That's 1 round. We got 2 more. Froggers. If you can hover in the air, try to hover in the air. So we're really pushing the floor away from us as we try to hold the body. The shoulders go over the hands as we get some air. 3 seconds. Sprinter sit-ups. Oh man. All right. 3, 2, and moving quick. Move with intention. Up fast, down fast. 2. You want to come up so quick. Imagine your hair is on fire, and the only way to put it out is by moving fast. Oh, we got less than 10 seconds. 3 seconds. Oh man, those abs. Whoa. 5 seconds. We're getting into the front. Last set. Best set. Let's go. Turn it around. Do whatever you can here. Keep pushing through. We got less than 15 seconds. Oh man. 5 seconds. Every repetition counts. Don't stop early. Everybody stops early. Everyone stops early. Try to get that extra work. Go the full distance. 3, 2, let's go. I almost got that wrong again. Those abs are really feeling it. And guess what? You're not really doing that many repetitions. You don't have to do 100 crunches. Just adding the intention of the velocity coming up. Oh man. Really challenges those abs. 5 seconds. Oh boy. Whew. Pause that clock. All right. Water break. I need it. Whew. Just adding that quickness, the intensity of the speed to exercises makes them a lot harder. The difference in energy requirements from 100% effort, let's say 100, to just 90% is huge. You actually, this is like three times less energy needs when you go to 90% versus 100%. So when you want to really train intensity, like put your full effort into it. Otherwise, guess what? You're not making the best out of your time. Sure, you're still going to see some results, but not the best results that you can. So we're going to do a little stretching. We're going to finish out our little half-hour power. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit. Okay. So we did some pretty heavy lower body stuff. So we're going to get into our quad stretch. We're going to use our pretzel stretch. I'm going to lie down on my side. So one, shoulders to the ground. You can use that head like a little pillow. Top knee goes forward all the way as tight as you can to that chest and let that rest on the ground. Okay? It's really tight. This is going to try to help keep the pelvis in like a tuck position, a little pelvic tuck. Now keeping your body, that includes your hips, facing forwards, not downwards. We're going to grab the back foot, the bottom leg, and pull it back. If you can grab the shin, closer to the shin, grab closer to the shin. You got to grab the tip of the toes, or hook your heel of your shoe, whatever works. Slowing the breathing down. We take big inhales, and then super slow exhales. Try to count up to 10 seconds in your head for the exhale. Make sure you really slow it down. All right, we're gonna switch sides. So flip over, getting onto that other shoulder. Top knee goes forward. Again, really tight to try to keep that pelvic tuck position. Grab the bottom shoe, bottom foot, pull that back. Let that knee slide back. A lot of people just pull without letting that quad, that thigh slide back, and then they'll feel the stretch. Also, make sure the hips are still facing the wall and not the floor. Once you start turning like this, I'm like facing downwards, you take a lot of the angles out of the stretch. And make sure you're still facing sideways. All right. Now from here, let's get into some glute stretches with our figure four stretch. So, like we're sitting cross-legged, okay, we're gonna grab that bottom leg either around the thigh or around the shin if we can. We interlace the fingers and we just glide back down, pulling the legs with us and holding here. Now we're actually trying to keep the pelvis, the hips on the floor when we do this one to get the biggest stretch possible on that glute area of the top leg. And switching sides. Cross the leg over. Again, grab around the thigh or around the shin. Around the shin makes things, gives you a harder pull, but use the one that best fits you. If you can't lie back down like this, then grab the thigh, not the shin. So you can try to relax into the stretch. All right, last but not least, we're coming back up to the knees. The hands are going to interlace behind you here. Palms come together, keep the palms together, roll the shoulders back, and then if you can, straighten the arms, elbows locked, and hold. Now here, shoulders are back, palms are still together. If I have any more motion left, I can drive the arms up as well. We're getting into that chest, shoulder, front shoulder. Deep breaths. Big inhale, slow exhale. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. That is our half-hour power, more like 45 minutes today. Hopefully, you got to push yourself safely, got to work hard, and go eat some protein. Go eat some protein, go eat some vegetables. Feed the body, feed the muscles, give it everything it needs. It's better to eat right after the workouts instead of waiting, at least from my experience, instead of waiting hours thinking you're going to burn more body fat because you're not eating after the workouts. All right, so make sure you get some nutrition in you. I hope to see you Monday next week at 10 for our full body strength, or also Thursday next week at 9 for another installment of Core and Calisthenics. Until then, have a great weekend.